Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Atlantic Coast Aesthetics. I'm Matt, your live streaming host, and happy Friday the 13th to everybody out there. Today, joining us as always is Dr. Thomas Payne. Dr. Payne, we're just following up from a video um, that you did years ago. Got a lot of comments on it, so good video just to maybe update and offer your opinion on if anything's changed. And the question was originally, how long does it usually take to not feel so sore from liposuction? And in the comment section, we got a lot of questions. And Dr. Payne, has there been any changes in rehabbing from a liposuction or technology? What's your best opinion on that?
I would say the difference now is that the post-operative massages are a much bigger deal. Um, they, a lot of people will get formal massage packages after the surgery, and they'll go every day, get massage and everything, and that usually can help. The thing to keep in mind is sometimes I'll tell patients that you might not want to do the massage on the very first day after if it is really sore because you got to get something out of it. So they have to press down. They use cocoa butter and they rub with cream and massaging the fluid and everything out. Liposuction is sore. Let's be clear about that. What I said in the previous video was that it's not to the level of like general surgeries or like surgery inside the chest or like orthopedic surgeries. People that have had like a C-section or gallbladder, appendix, anything like that, those are generally at a higher pain level than lipo. But the difference is lipo is kind of irritating. It can be a burning sensation, and it can be all over the body, especially if you're getting lipo 360. It can be front, sides, back. If the arms are done, legs, things like that. Usually, if people have a limited area lipo, they get submental or they get the arms or maybe just the inner thighs. That's usually okay. It's really when you get like a 360 lipo, you're getting a BBL, those kind of more extensive lipos are going to be a little more sore. One thing that is also different today is they've cracked down a little bit on how much pain medicine we can give people. I still give narcotic pain medication to everybody, but I will tell people that they may not feel that they need it themselves. There is a wide array of pain tolerance. Some people, you do these huge operations and they want to go on a vacation 2 days later, and you're like, hey, wait, we got to slow down. Um, Other times, people will have something smaller and they'll be sore for quite a while. It's different in not only people's pain tolerance, but also their physiology could be different. So if you're somebody that's really sore with something small, it has nothing to do with being, I'm not like, some, army guy or whatever that's going to get, lipo everywhere and he's ready to go the next day. It's not that there's anything wrong with you per se. Your physiology just may be different. The stimulus of having lipo might set off more alarms bells in your nervous system than somebody else's. So it's not a criticism of anyone's personality or anything like that. There are differences in how people react. But then there's people that will get a whole bunch of stuff done, like I said, and they're ready to go like in a day. So what I tell people is, take it seriously. It's a surgery. It's sore in most people, at least for the first couple of days. Usually by a week, people have the binder on, they're doing some massages, and it's manageable. So and I also think, how often do I have to refill someone's narcotic pain medication? It's pretty uncommon when it's straight lipo. Maybe one refill, because we're only allowed to write like 3 or 4 days. So from that um, from that measure, I would say that it's not terribly sore. It's more manageable. It's not something that requires long-term laying up in bed or specialized pain treatment, things like that. No, but 360 lipo can be irritating because it's on the front, back. It's hard to, like, you're going to lay on your side, lay on your belly, lay in the back. Each area has got a little issues with it. So for the first few days, it can be a little bit challenging. But we work with you, we manage it, and the idea is we want to focus on getting the results that we want. But those things are a little different. Is the amount of massaging that we do after and the length of time we want you at least doing home massages with cocoa butter, things like that, are all a little more than was done before. In terms of how much massage and formal packages you need, there's really no limit. You can do as much as you want, but I usually recommend doing at least a limited amount to see how the massages are properly done, and then you can pick that up at home and then do some more. So if you don't want to spend on a lot of packages, that's okay. But as long as it's getting done at least reasonably well at home, and then that with use of the garment, and sometimes people will use foams and things like that, And in general, it is very good results. So I would say that the pain level is, it ranges. It can be mild to moderate depending on tolerance and the extensiveness, but it's manageable in pretty much all cases. So that in mind, and we'll go from there.
Thank you, Dr. Payne. And if you have a question, all our social media links will be below in the description. So appreciate your time. And Dr. Payne, we'll see you on the next question.
Great.